This picture will be one of the defining ones of the APEC Leaders Summit for Taiwan, an impromptu meeting between its envoy to the forum and US President Joe Biden. During the brief chat, Taiwan's envoy Lin Xin-yi, a former economy minister, invited Biden to visit Taiwan in the near future and thanked him for his contributions to promoting Taiwan-US issues over his 4 years in power, according to the Taiwanese delegation.
我们见面，我想很重要的就是，首先就是要谢谢他长期对我们的支持。
The interaction cannot be described as official, though, because of a lack of diplomatic ties between the two countries, owing to pressure from China, which claims Taiwan as its own. The White House described the encounter as just a handshake. But APEC, or Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation Summits, do allow for high-level interactions between Taiwanese and other officials, giving Taiwan an opportunity to push back against Chinese attempts to isolate it on the world stage. In this year's summit in Peru, Lin met with US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. They talked about how to strengthen the Taiwan-US partnership, according to the Taiwanese delegation. Another goal for Taiwan at the Economic Forum has been to lobby support among members of a trade pact to let it join. Taiwan and China both applied to join the Comprehensive and Progressive Agreement for Trans-Pacific Partnership, or CPTPP, in 2021. Taipei argues applications should be decided on merit and not politics.
最重要的是扩大 CPTPP 在国际间的 GDP 的能量，因此呢，不应该有任何政治的考量。
But some observers say this forum was not the right time or place to lobby for support for Taiwan's entry to the trade pact.
This was an APEC meeting, not a meeting for CPTPP applicants. Ultimately, though, CPTPP operates on consensus, and I think it's fair to say that there are a couple of countries in the CPTPP that are not going to approve Taiwan's membership until China's membership is approved.
More broadly, this year's APEC, a meeting of 21 economies that border the Pacific, was defined by an absence of US leadership. President Biden, now a lame duck president, and his successor Donald Trump having won election promising protectionist trade policies, something at odds with APEC's aim of reducing trade barriers.
I don't think the APEC summit this year was particularly successful for any of the member economies, including Taiwan, or Chinese Taipei, as it's known at APEC. With the U.S. president in transition from one administration to the next administration, there really wasn't the presence of the economic powerhouse there.
While that US absence was felt, China's presence was clear. President Xi Jinping announced his country will host APEC in 2026, another potential challenge for Taiwan as it tries to use this economic forum to further its international power. Scott Huang, James Lin and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.